now we're trying to work with other people in a really effective way. And the first place we're going to start is building credibility. Credibility means you're building trust with your teammates. And there are 4 ways in which you can really build trust with teammates. The first way is through honesty. And I say truth with a purpose. Okay, we can all be as honest as we want and say whatever we're thinking, but I think it does take some skill to actually be truthful with people, but also have an end goal where everybody's trying to get better. So we've all been in those situations where we see something and we're like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But if we say that to somebody on our team, while you might say, well, I'm just being honest, it doesn't really add any value. And so being truthful and saying that you disagree with the idea is absolutely what we're looking for here. And then showing evidence and reason why you're disagreeing, so that ultimately that disagreement can be cordial, and that disagreement, both sides can see that we're trying to find the same end goal, which is to make this project, this team, whatever it might be, the best that it can be. Number 2 is competence, and competence means you have the skills, training, and knowledge to be successful. I'll use myself as an example. I'm a high school business teacher, as you know. I have a business degree in business administration, so that's some of my knowledge. I worked as a corporate salesperson in a corporation, so I got to learn a lot about business and how businesses operate. So I have some skills and training. And then I also went to school to become a teacher of business. So I have not only the general knowledge of business itself, but I've also learned how to pass that knowledge on in a successful way to younger people. And so when we talk about competence, we're trying to put people in place, or if you're on a team, that you can build trust with people by simply having a skill set that allows you to contribute to that team. Inspiring motivation basically is what we're talking about here. And so to earn trust with your teammates or earn credibility, you can motivate them. You can be the person in the group that tries to get everybody motivated and inspired and ready to do the project and excited about the project and excited to be on the team every day. I think you have to know when and how to motivate people, so not everybody's going to be the same. Some people get motivated by congratulations, doing great, hey, thank you for all your work. And then other people get motivated by things like competition. So you really have to know who your team is and start to get to know the members of your team as you start to try to figure out ways to motivate and inspire them. And the final way that you can gain credibility or trust with people is by being forward-thinking. And that means you are favoring innovation, that when you're in a group, you're offering up new ways to do things. We're not doing things the same way we've always done them. And you have that mentality that we can really do something here that's different than what we've always done before. So if we're wrapping this up, in a nice neat package here, you're looking at the credibility theory and the way that people can trust you when you've been put on a team with no designated leader. And in this case, being honest with people with a purpose, being competent or having the skills to be successful, being inspiring, so having a great attitude, motivating people when they need a little bit of motivation, and then being forward-thinking, which is you're favoring innovation and you're finding new ways to do things. You are a relentless problem solver. If you do a combination of those things, you don't necessarily have to do them all, but if you do a combination of those things, people will generally start to trust you. They will generally start to have a better working relationship with you, and ultimately your team will be stronger. That's all I got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helps you with your assignment today on building credibility. Have a good one.